afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Redberry Rio here, and welcome back to Leadership Tuesdays. Today we are going over a little bit of a concept in Chapter 5, which is the 4 different modes of thinking within leadership. And I have a lovely little mnemonic for this one as well. As you can tell, I like using mnemonics, and this one's actually called Big Fries. And it's actually very helpful, and I hope you guys find it useful in your studies or just to remember concepts. So Big Fry stands for big picture thinking, F stands for focused, and then realistic and shared. Because there's only 4 and I just kind of put the I and the E in Big Fries to just kind of mash it all together into one mnemonic. So you don't actually use those letters, so if you want to come up with your own mnemonic, feel free to do so. So let's do this. Big picture thinking is essentially where you look at everything that could potentially be influencing your situation or the challenge that you're trying to overcome. And when you are using that big picture thinking, you're taking that step back away from the situation, trying to get a better idea of the different perspectives. And essentially, it's very important as a leader because you want to make sure that your team is staying on task and you're going to hit the target when you complete everything that's needed. So, by doing a big picture thinking mode, you'll be able to ensure that your team is still staying on track, moving on course, following your mission to reach the eventual vision of the organization. Focus thinking is basically where, well, it's the opposite of big picture thinking. You are focusing in on everything that's influencing the situation. So you are looking at all of the different sides of that one specific thing and you're analyzing everything in it in order to come up with a solution or think through what's going on. The next portion of it is realistic thinking. And a lot of people, they want to see the world in their own eyes, and they see what may not actually be reality. As Thanos has once said, reality is often disappointing. And unfortunately, this can be true at times. You need to look at how the way the world actually is in order to address whatever you're trying to think about. So, by being realistic and just kind of being honest about how things are, you'll probably be able to come up with a better solution, or you'll be able to think better. You'll be able to think more critically about the situation. And the last portion of it is shared thinking. Now, there's a phrase out there and it says, what is it? Okay, so the quote I was thinking of is, "Great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ." Which is basically, everyone has different perspectives, and they will be able to contribute something whenever you're trying to think through a problem. So, as a leader, it's important to use your resources and make your people feel empowered. And by asking them about what their thoughts or opinions are, they can give you more perspectives than what one might originally just individually think of. So let's wrap things up. Today I went over the different modes of thinking that are outlined in Chapter 5 of the Learn to Lead books. It's in Volume 2, by the way, if you want to look in the book itself. And basically, my mnemonic is Big Fries. And it goes big picture thinking, focused, realistic, and shared thinking as the different modes that leaders have in their leadership toolbox in order to address things. Now, there are different terms and phrases that other leadership books will use about different modes of thinking and their different perspectives and all that stuff. But in the Learn to Lead books, that is what they go over. So, if you have any feedback, thoughts, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down below for me. I love interacting with you guys, and the comment section is the way to go. And I appreciate those who have already given me some feedback and their thoughts. So, I appreciate your support, and I hope you found this video to be helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and that is all, folks. Until next time, toodles.